Coming from Des Moines, Iowa, where there are not only one, but two rivers to fish in, it's vlog number 15.
It's a blooming cactus. It's like 40 degrees outside and it's blooming. Interesting. Anyway. Hello, DaVo here. Welcome to vlog number 15, November 29th, 2017. I am at Skin Kitchen Tattoo, the home of the Axiom, the place where I do the piercings of the body. This week, coming up at the very end or towards the end, we have footage from Darius from Swingin Utters and also the Swingin Utters. One of my favorite old-time punk rock bands. You want to stick around for it. I will not be in tomorrow, or today actually, because it'll be Thursday when this posts, on November 30th. I have a show I need to go to. I don't need to, but I want to, and a show I need to work. Guttermouth, one of my old-time favorite live punk bands, and I've seen thousands of punk bands, and I have to say they are in the top 3. Mark has a personality that just is, he's one of the best frontmen out there. I'd put him up next to Jimmy from Murphy's Law and a number of other people that are on that same level that just know how to entertain a crowd. Sometimes at their own expense. But anyway, so they're playing Coffin Cats, the Adam Mage, and Gallows Bound in Switchblade Saturday. If you are over the age of 21 and you have nothing to do tonight, do yourself a favor. Go down, enjoy some live music, and have a good time. You're not opposed to that, I hope. And maybe you've done your duty today and you need a little reward. There's your reward. Go down, have a few drinks, a few cocktails, some beers. Heck, have some sodas and enjoy music. Because that's what life is about. It's all about those duty and reward. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Just like you're going to watch most of this, I'm hoping, for the chance to see some Swingin Utters footage. I've been thinking a lot about this, and what kind of triggered it was 2 things. My continuing use of Facebook and Call of Duty. The reason why both of those have been a part of my life for I think now, well, Facebook, I was a beta member and then went away because it's like, I don't know anybody here. And then people started asking me a year later, hey, are you on Facebook? And I went, no. And then like somebody finally goes, are you sure? I went, I don't know. And then logged in and realized that I had like 75 friend requests. There were people I knew there then. So I was like, oh, okay. Call of Duty, I always feel obligated to play. It's in the title, duty. I played the first ones on computer. I know people will go on and on about, oh, computer is in the gamer and computer is the greatest and you can do. I hate playing with keyboards. I'll admit it. I cannot stand it. Anyway. So I played this game for a long period of time. I bought probably like all but maybe 2 of their releases in the last 15 years, right? Has it been that long? 10, 15 years? And I just got tired of it. The last couple ones, the jumping and hopping thing drove me nuts. And I like the fact they went back to something that's a little bit more realistic. It's not realistic, it's just a little bit more realistic. I just didn't understand the last couple of them because it seemed like, it's like, guys, if you want to do a sci-fi thing, go do a sci-fi thing where people can jump 40 feet in the air. That's cool, go do that. Leave me out of it. But what always drew me back to it was, they are better at it, I think, than anybody else, is the reward aspect of the whole thing. This whole thing where you're just, I don't know how many times I've been just like, I'm done with this. I just got just destroyed by some 13-year-old kid who just keeps going on and on about me being a loser and everything else. I'm being insulted by somebody I don't know. And just some of the nastiness I've heard in those rooms. And I'm just done with this. And I'll start to log out. I'm like, done. I'm like, I better check my stats before I do it. Oh, man, I'm only this close to getting that camo I wanted. The golden gun's only this far away. I only need like 3 headshots. Okay, I'll play a little bit longer. And the thing about it is it also usually makes the gameplay a little bit easier for you because it gives you some abilities that you don't have, especially with the guns, when you get the added features and so forth. So, and they just keep adding more, it seems like, but it hasn't gotten to the point where it's so confusing. You're like, I don't care. And a lot of it's stupid. Like, oh, hey, I need that blah, blah, blah outfit. Or, the pink camo. Yeah, that's the one I want. But it's that whole thing, it just continues. It's not like the games used to be where you pretty much finish the game and it's like, yeah, you're done. See ya. Like, I think the first game I ever conquered was probably King Kong on ColecoVision. Never ever played the game again. Ever. And other games try to do it like, trying to get the game 100%. I used to do that with my kid, with the Lego ones. Anyway, so this got my mind thinking about other things in my life that I pretty much game the same way. This whole idea that when I get done with this, I can do this. If I achieve this and get that out of the way, I can reward myself with something I really want to do. We all have those things in life that we don't like doing, taking the trash out, cleaning, laundry, hanging up clothes, driving a car. I mean, there's all kinds of things. I'll have them. And it's different from person to person, and I understand that. We tend to do this thing where we go, hey, if I get this done, I'm going to let myself do that. I'm going to let myself have some chocolate cake. And I think that's where it starts. When we're kids, where your parents would put stuff in front of you that was disgusting, and a lot of it that I was forced to eat. I never went hungry. I will give them that much. My mother knew how to stretch $1. There's no way around it. We had a lot of casseroles when I was a kid. I probably ingested more cans of Campbell's soup in other forms than soup than any other human on the face of the planet. And I have to admit that sometimes I crave that kind of stuff, but there were also things that were put on the table that I've never really cared for baked beans. I've never really cared for anything that had beans in it, unless it's really just a low part of it. Any rate, it's that whole rule as children we're taught, desserts always last. You have to finish everything on your plate, and then you get dessert. And that whole philosophy just tends to be how most of us work mentally and motivation-wise. People will give up on things if they don't think the reward is within sight. If they don't think they can obtain it. Same thing with video games. If a video game's too hard, they quit. They're like, it's unplayable. But if you give them little tokens of happiness, they'll continue. And it plays on the mental psyche. It's been proven. This is why Facebook is, and one of the reasons why Facebook is as popular as it is. The first thing is, the reason why it really killed MySpace is because MySpace was a cluttered pile of crap. Most of those pages would never load because they let people go in there and code their page and put all this crap on there that was unneeded, that on a dial-up, it would take you 20, 30 minutes to load some of these pages. Completely ridiculous. So it lost the most important thing. If you want to find out about somebody or find something or see what your friend's up to, the last thing you want to do is wait 10 minutes for a page to load. And most of us were on dial-up still back then. Broadband wasn't really as broadly used. See what he did there? Anyway, the biggest thing I think to me is when they added the like. Because I don't remember if MySpace, maybe towards the end they did, but before that they didn't. It's kind of this casual way of saying, yeah, I like what you're saying. I like what you're doing. Though I wish at times it was like YouTube where there was a thumb down too, including the thumbs up, about some of the things I hear people say on there that I'm like, But I'm challenging you. And this is my challenge for the week, and we'll get to this in 1 second. And it's all about the like. But what the like produces afterwards, it's the reward that you're getting for posting. which continues to keep you going back there day after day and doing two things. Checking your notifications, which all of us do it first. I don't care who it is. Plus 90% of the time we get a notification on our phone that says, oh, so liked your comment, or so-and-so commented on your comment. That's what draws us back into it. That's our little reward, a little sugar cookie that goes, hey, I'm guilty of it. I'm sure you're guilty of it. So here's my challenge to you. Over the next 3 days, just try doing this for 3 days. And I don't know if I'll be able to because I have to do too much with the business side of it. I have to go in and comment on stuff right away, especially if it's questions about shows, but I'm going to give it a shot. So it might be until after the first of taking 3 days and checking my news feed before I check any notifications. Go out there and see what other people are doing, because I have days where I have so many notifications, I never get around to seeing what's in the news feed. And I'll run into people who, we're close, but because our lives are in kind of other sides, and I deal with this a lot because of my schedules, because I tend to work late, most people don't, that I lose track of people. And I try to call them on a regular basis when I have time. I'm one of those people that I'd rather reach out to somebody and talk to them first in person, either on the phone or otherwise. And I've had it occur about 4 times in the last month and a half where somebody said, this happened. And I'm like, oh my God, when did this happen? And they went, well, I posted on Facebook. I'm like, really? And they go, yeah, and I think you even liked it. I'm like, really? I don't remember. Which made me think that I'm not focusing on that. I tend to go post, pull back, check the comments, post, check the comments. I rarely go on and look at other people's news feeds. And I want to change that. Just try it out. That, and I wish I had time for Twitter. I don't. I have time to post on Twitter, and that's about it. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. So that's my challenge to you. Try to focus on somebody else for a change. Get a reward from doing that instead of being tied into this endless cycle of post, comment, post, notification, post, notification, post, notification, post. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe your life will be expanded in some way, shape, or form. Or, better yet, haven't seen somebody in a while, kind of out of touch, pick up the phone, call them. Be surprised. Without further ado, here they are. This is Darius from Swingin Utters side project. Good stuff. I know he was suffering from some throat issues, so bear with him. He's doing his best. And here we go.
The new record that came out yesterday or the day before or something. We got it here with us, obviously. Alright. That's good for the voice. That's good. Sounds good.
Just a visitor anywhere. Was planning on heading out today. I'm just from you, always on the move. Can't stay in one place with you. I'll show myself done. Don't have to. Mistrals arrive from time to time. Falling rain covered on some sad, but hush. All stages till the morning light shines through.
Now, one of my old-time favorite punk bands from the Bay Area, the Swingin Utters. They have, in a way, wrote some of the soundtrack to my life, along with bands like X and TSOL. They are just one of those bands that I always, they're a go-to band. I'm in a bad mood, something's going on, I go to them. And I thank them for that. Here they are, live at Lefties. Here they are, live at Lefties, live music. See, there's just too many L's there. Anyway, here they are, the Swingin Utters.
I fucked up.
And how about we just play one more Swingin Utters song? Ready? Here we go.
Thanks for coming early, watching, hanging out, listening to tunes.
It's our last song. Thank you guys. Sorry about my voice. Yeah, I don't care about my voice.
I guess.
That sounded good. Round of applause to Darius Koski. It's great. He's already
The one and fucking only.
about Matt Walsh, right? Matt Walsh.
Western settings are what fucking does. I love Western settings. They're a great band. They're very nice. This is our last song. Take it away.
But a rant on city, death of your country. When you to the bar, the possessions control your own. You control the rage and you test the pride. You're the next in line. One, two, three, go! Full of the die, and you live alone. Oh, what's in the room, it's always gone. But I'm not talking, can't be wrong, get out of the bar. Possessing the car you're on. You control the rage, you take the ground. You're the next in line. No matter what you're gonna start, I wanted to drink and nothing more. I still can't look at liquid. Still your guard before you go inside. When you turn to the bar, possessing the car you're on. You control the rage, you resist the crime. You're the next in line. Oh, fire, you're the next in line. Fire, you're the next in line. You never got to feel like the crime. You gotta put it on, you're the next in line. The next in line. Thanks so much. You guys are awesome.
And that's it for the vlog. Hope you learned something. Hope it made you thinking. Got your muscle moving upstairs. Got your blood pumping. Got you motivated to do something that doesn't involve a reward. Sometimes it works, the reward. Depends on the thing. So think on that. Just try it. See if your experience with the social media thing changes. See if you end up checking your phone as often without having to worry about notifications. See what happens. Turn them off for a week, 3 days, not a week. I'm not a sadist. Anyway, that's the vlog. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what I'm doing, please, by all means, give me a thumbs up. Also make some comments, especially if you like something I'm doing or don't like something I'm doing, or, hey, just want to reach out and say hi. Please, please, please comment below. If you'd like to find out more about me, of course, go to my website. And if you would like to see more of this, please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. If you'd like to see more of my vlogs, click on the vlogs playlist. If you want to see more of the live at Lefty's Music, and I do post more content, usually before I post the new vlog, check here. And if you'd like to learn more about me, check out my website. Other than that, go out, have a great day. Do what you need to do.